Do what it do. Shout out to everybody though. Shout out to Cali Hood Media. Shout out to you, Frank. You know, it's your boy Six Deuce. It's our broadcast, Spill Records. You know, we both spill records, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody from the whole team, One Ground TV, Pod Productions. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed night. You know what I'm saying?
From east to west, the homies. All the homies. Chilling. Oh, yeah.
Got the crazy setup, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the mic in the corner, got studio time, then got the entertainment in the back, and then we got another live interview going on right now.
Crazy, awful.
Uh-huh.
It ain't easy being a content creator. It's a full-time job, man.
It is, it
Seriously,
is.
like people don't understand. Like I used to be like that. I used to go live all the time, for like all the time, and then like I got burned out. Like shit, I mean it's hard, Every day, it's hard.
Nah, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And you told me that when we started this, I was like, well, we as in when you were like, hey, bro, gave me the advice, etc., and the journey started for myself, etc. I know you've been in the game.
I think it's my Wi-Fi slowing down. Let me turn this shit off. I don't know if it's me or it's the Wi-Fi.
Fuel Terps. Let me see. I make sure my stuff's on.
I turned off my Wi-Fi.
It's good though. It
All
ain't
right,
too bad.
there
It
you go.
ain't nothing like seriously glitching.
Yeah, StreamYard, I don't know. Like, that be glitching worse. Even when you pay for it, that shit glitches a lot.
So I'm saying, might as well if it's gonna
Either way,
glitch, let it glitch for free.
it's gonna glitch.
Let it glitch for free at least though.
Let it glitch for free. Yeah. So shit.
Man,
Save $25. And
facts. Hey, each glitch is at $10. Hey, on StreamYard, it is.
if you want 1080p, then you gotta pay $100 a month for like that 1080p look. That shit's
Yeah.
crazy, guys.
And you gotta also what else? What else? Like if you want the 4K, it's different. Then you gotta do your own audio. It's also all sorts of like it's
You gotta run your own programs, your own software.
yeah.
It's crazy, guys. It's crazy, guys. Yeah. It's a lot of work.
But yeah, I'm waiting right now, bro. It's about to reach that time. Give me a vanilla shake and some chicken tenders, my boy.
Got that fresh bed going on, fucking LED.
Yeah, bro. I thank God for that. That's a blessing from Lord God Himself, and thank you because you want to know why. Uh, came out nicer than expected, bro. It came
That
out
shit's
nicer than
sick.
expected.
And that bed is hard. I like that, man.
Yeah.
In the night with the little LED lights on, hell yeah, that should be hella dope.
Facts. Like, watch. I don't want to too much. Don't mind the mess. Cause I do got a daughter. She's big chilling. But look, y'all. Bam.
Yeah, it looks good, though. Yeah, that's right, fool.
Yeah.
Little by little, my
Ain't too
dude.
bad. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I didn't
Oh,
embarrass the show because you know what I'm saying? I'm
little by
clean.
little. That's she's podcasting too right now. She's
Yeah, but look,
Miss
exactly.
Rachel. She's podcasting with Miss Rachel.
Hey, fool, she is. Palabra, look. But I don't want to get you copyrighted, so I don't want to show it directly. Because you never know, fool. You never know. It might pop up and be like, oh, so. But yeah, fool, I'm telling you, she be chilling with me. Look, she loves this spot right here, fool. She be kicking it with me. And all the chairs are messed up because of her, fool. That's her thing. She loves to bounce on them, fool. I've already went through like 10 of them. Not even joking, fool. Palabra. But they're only $5 at Academy, so that's why I be buying them like nothing. They're only $5. So I'd be like, whatever.
Hey, fool, what do you say to like when you get a bed, like when you're first starting off, like living, and you get a bed, like it's the best feeling ever, huh? Like even if it's a fucking air mattress, like I remember like when I was homeless for a long time, and then when I moved into like a studio, like a garage style. But hey,
Mhm.
to be honest, like after being in the streets and then going into that little garage, like it felt like heaven, a little space.
It is, bro. And it is very grateful, homie. And that's why I want to say and share with the people. Like, I'm gonna straight up say it because for all my family members watch on, they'll be like, "What? Tell the whole truth," and I am. So don't want to make it about me. Is all the people
No, no.
know I'm actually keeping a buck. I actually grew very well up until about the point I went to foster care around like 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I'm not in the front. I'm not gonna go through the whole story. Everybody knows that knows. My grandparents, unfortunately, their own children did them dirty with the realtor and stole money from their own parents. You know, sadly, um, all lost all the houses because of it. But hey, it is what it is. Went to foster care, all that good stuff. And what's crazy part, why we went for a reason. So I'm not sitting here and down my mom. Thank God she got sober, but it mainly was because of bitter people just didn't, were mad at my mom. And I see me personally, bro. I would never do something like that. I don't care if you don't like somebody, you don't ever use kids or involve kids in anything. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it happens. Homie went through that. I ain't mad at nobody. I'm grown now. Got my own kids. I'm in my own home. That's kind of what I'm getting back to is all the way from being homeless too and dealing with it, getting kicked out, being on the run. Like I'm not even joking. I remember it got to
I
a
know.
point, and that was my bad. I should have been doing whatever, but I would try to do good in placement. My nana would hate it because she'd be like, "Bro, the cops keep coming to the house because they will. They're not dumb. They know. They know 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be at your own house when
Yeah,
you run
you're
from those
in your own
placements.
spot.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I would, and bro, I was to the point. You know how you say you got your shoes on? Same thing, fool. I'd be the same way because of that. And like, I'm not joking. We didn't have no camera and nothing yet, and I'd always have the door closed. My nana and then would hate it, like, bro, it's hot. Like, nah, I don't care. Like, the Hudas can see me. At least it would give me a chance, and it did. It worked for like a couple of years until eventually they caught me, went back for it. But point bringing back to what we're talking about is throughout all of that, it made me very grateful. You know what I'm saying? It made me very grateful. And when I finally got my own home, like simple things people take for granted, like I'm thankful to have a running heater, a running AC that I can easily, when I feel like, turn it on, turn it off, or I got my own lights I can turn off and on. Those little things people take for granted, they're very valuable. I thank God I could walk into my own restroom with my stuff and have my things in order, my kitchen, and eat what I want to eat when I'm thankful enough to eat it. But like that's the little stuff that you're right. And before we got this, we were just straight air mattresses because we went through trial and error through like 3 spots. But we're blessed here now. And that's what it came for. And you're right. Like I remember popping them. They pop like crazy. And I think they do that on purpose now because they're not meant to be permanent beds. Let's be real. But it
it's
is
for
what
like
it is.
maybe overnight. That's it.
Yeah, so like we finally even got this one. We thugged it out. Remember, I told you other people have to thug it out for longer, so people don't ever get that chance. So I'm not gonna make it seem whatever. But I finally sat down and we're like, hey, you know what? I was like, let's just thug it out for like 2 weeks. F it. We're spending 100, almost 90 each time. If you times that times 2 or 3, we get us a real bed. So we did. We waited. Luckily, got a one on sale, and then no, been wanting the headboard, and then I got lucky because, like I said, we had like exactly extra $100, and then I seen that this was like usually 200, 300. Like no, I'm gonna count, not even three, like two something. So I'm let me calm it down, like two something, and then it was like on there for like $99 $100. So point when I'm getting that, having all that, going through that, so now where I'm at, like you say, Frank, don't let people look around you and let it fool you. Bro, I'm thankful to where I'm at today. And I want to say shout out to Jimmer BGS and his family and my family, my non and everybody through the years and now helped me get to where I'm at because it wasn't easy. And less than 2 years ago, bro, I was going through it. And man, I was going through it this year. You know me as a personal friend and family, what I got going on. And bro, I'm still, thank God that I'm barely like right now, I can say that I've been good, but I'm thankful enough to say I'm stable now. I can confidently say I'm stable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the best part, though. Like at the end of the day, like I think that's what makes me grateful too. Sometimes it gets stressful, but like I will never want to go back to eating brown bags and showering at 6:30 in the morning, and then kids shower at 6:30 in the morning. People, older people shower at 8, and you gotta stand in line, and then I remember going up to the homeless shelter and getting sack lunches from because shit, dog, like we had just lost the pad, so we were just like straight in the car, dog. Like I had to go to work still and grind 12 fucking hours, and then I got money to get us in a Momo, and then from there, but In the beginning, we had to struggle, like, literally in the car, fucking sleeping everywhere we could. I had to leave the kids with, in the car, go to work, and get that paycheck the next week, and to get us in the room, and shit, dog. I remember staying in so many motels, even by myself, like, and that shit sucks. Go outside, school me now. Go. That shit sucks, dog. Like, and I stayed in some nice hotels, dog. And it doesn't matter how nice it is, how expensive it is. It's still lonely as fuck, dog. You know what I mean? It really is. So,
It is, and I don't go over. So I would say
like,
real quick to let you talking is one thing you're right about is that hotels. The reason why that feeling so lonely is because you know that you have to get the most out of that room because in the morning you gotta go,
oh
and
yeah,
you're back to figuring out where you gotta go, and that's what a lot of people don't. But some people, and I know me, and you are thankful. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Some people do, some people know worse. And that's why we're thankful for what we've been through. But it is because the most loneliest feeling is knowing that you got to be out in the morning, knowing you got to figure it out. And especially when you're not with your family, because then you're like, dang, literally by myself. You feel stuck. Most of the time, we probably don't even have a working phone or what's knowing going on. We're just sitting there waiting for the time to pass by. Maybe get some Wi-Fi off the thing. I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know I ain't capping, because it's just like all those little things and details is like crazy, bro. It's just,
shit
man,
took me back, dog. Like,
yeah.
shit.
Shopping at the nearest liquor store or something with the EBT, and if they have hot water or maybe a spot, because some of them have like the little or if they have breakfast and you're lucky, you eat breakfast there and eat as much as you can and try to take some. Whoo, hey, not live, homie, but hey, thankful.
Hey, I remember when my jefita used to tell me when I was locked up and I would call her, she'd be like, she'd tell me this, she'd be like, you gotta bend like a palm tree, and I'd be like, what are you talking about? And she'd be like, palm trees they bend all the way over in the wind, but they never break, homie. They come back up. So that shit stuck with me, dog. Like through my lifetime too. Like shit, dog. I might not be the richest motherfucker, dog, but listen, homie, I got everything I need. I got a nice pad. My kids are warm and safe. Hey, dog. If I'm just saying, dog, a lot of fools just look at like, oh, they want to chain and all this shit. Like, fuck that, dog. Go get the family right first. Go get fucking the pad right. Make sure they're good. There's food on the fucking table, and then go do whatever you gotta do after that.
Now, real talk, real spit. And one thing I salute you for is pointing that out, bro. Is that it's the again little things, bro. And I bring that back to no matter what it is. So, like for example, I remember even, and we still do this because man, I don't care how rich you are. People need to still refurbish stuff, reuse
Yeah,
stuff.
hundred
That's
percent.
me. That's me. But that's what I want to say. Like that's the type of stealer I am, bro. I'm never, ever, ever, even if, because that's the thing about me, bro. I can get it, not necessarily a deal, but yeah, a deal, but get it even used, but still usable. Like how you said, bro. As long as I have those three components: food, running water, and warmth. That's it. If I got warmth for my kids, food and water, we straight.
One time I lived in a trailer, dog, up in the mountains, no power, no water, and we had to boil the fucking water to shower. We had a generator running at nighttime. Like I really I really been like in those situations, you know what I mean? And I thank God I'm out of that shit right now, dog. I try my best every day not to go back to that shit. You know what
You
I mean?
ain't lying, homie. Oh man, like I said last time, homie. I'm gonna get to hugging my walls
Fresh
again.
out of
You
work.
know what I'm saying?
Imagine being fresh out of work and have to fucking boil your hot water like a big old like buckets. You can't just go straight to the shower. You gotta go outside, start a fire, and fucking boil buckets and buckets. And hey, that's what like now I'm just like hey, I'm thankful for where I'm at, homie. For real. Fuck that.
Man, homie, and I'm thankful. I want to go ahead and say real quick. I want to go ahead and say, not trying to get religious, but I want to send out a prayer. Say everybody that is currently still going through any type of situation similar or even worse. And I pray God makes your situation better and get you out of that. And for the people that have came far, I salute to you and may God help you maintain that so you don't ever have to go back. Because I know people can call it cliche to talk about, but for me, the struggle sadly is never going to be outdated. There's nothing outdated about something people go through every day. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just what it is, homie. So salute, even for the ones that ain't struggling, because remember, uh, even if you haven't ever struggled, that is always sadly a possibility. What God can give, He could take away, and when you could be on top, we all know it too well. You could be on bottom tomorrow, even an hour. Man, there's people you'll be surprised. Your life can change within a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Happened to
Sadly,
me,
but
shit, fool. It happened to
good.
me when I had to take over my kids. In a split second, I had to like completely drop everything I knew and start over. And then I get these J cats in my comments like, "Oh, you're a mom and dad," like, and you should be ashamed, like even like, but like you should be ashamed, like talking about the next man taking care of his kids. Like, I don't know like people always say, "Oh, Frank, you're a mom and dad." Like, who cares, homie? At least I have the man to stand up, homie, and take care of the babies, dog. There's a lot of fools that have just been like, "I'm gonna go hit the pipe. I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna go kick it with some hangers." At the end of the day, dog, like my house food is sacred, homie. I don't really bring nobody over here, dog. Like palabra, food. Nobody comes over here. I don't have homies here. We don't do none of that shit right here. It's just for me and my babies. You know what I mean? Because when I was homeless, like there was nobody there, dog. So like, why bring somebody into my domain where like they weren't with me when I was in the streets, the parks, and showering in the fucking homeless shelter? So that's why like I don't really like. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, but my circle like that comes to my door is minimum zero. I think Six Deuce and his brother. Shouts out to his brother. They've been here, and but you know what? Like they're like my brothers, though. You know what I'm saying? So, but just to bring like random homies and shit, like Charlie, I don't do that because all it takes is one fool to have something on him, and then say something goes down and the cops show up, then my babies are gonna be at risk, right? So, and the homies know that, and that's what's up. All they know and they respect that. Hey, they're like, "Hey, Frank, do your thing, homie." Like everybody that sees me, they know, like, "Oh, the homie, where's your kids at? Where's the kids at, homie?" Like
100. You know what I'm
a lot
saying?
of fools can't say that shit, dog. And it's sad, homie. And I wish that more fools could man up, dog, and take care of the babies, homie. Because think about it, we're gonna leave this. We're gonna leave this earth one day, and you're gonna leave the babies behind, and they're gonna go into the new world, and they're gonna build what's next, homie. So we gotta really like, take care of the babies. I mean, that's important, dog. You know, that's my point of view. Like, just take care of the babies, dog. Listen, like if I could do it, dog, anybody could fucking do it. For that's on everything, dog. Because I didn't have no responsibilities, and I was just a fucking.
Nah, yeah.
I was. I didn't even know what responsibility was. I'm being honest. I thought working and taking care of and paying my shit was what I mean. I thought that was responsibility, but hell no, dog. Having a family and taking care of the kids every day.
That's
Fuck.
not easy, my boy. It's
That's
not.
why sometimes when I disappear from YouTube, it's because I'm really dealing with life. Hey, like palabra, homies, like, and I appreciate you fools continue to support me, subscribe because you know what, it's very hard. My boys are 8 and 9, so they go 100 miles an hour all day long. So sometimes I just like fucking done. I'm just like I'm just done. Yeah. Hey, homie said, "Hey man, brother, I respect you, man. Like you say what you said. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. And you know what, dog? Like I said, if you motherfuckers could be out there gang banging, holding these, and selling that, hitting this, and you can go change a diaper. You can go get a job and fucking get some milk. Take care of the babies. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like me and Six Dudes were different because we came from like absolutely like what you call real broken uh, future, right? Like when you're born, like we really had to struggle off the mud. I nothing was given to me, you know. But hey, man, it's all good though.
No, you good, boss. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't want to seem rude too, and I also want to say too, to uh, I got his interview. I guess he needed to get let back in, but I just want to go ahead and salute you as always, Frank, because you know what? Like they said, it's right. I want to go ahead and shout out Contreras,
Yep.
Smoking Taz, Gante Warrior, and Terps. Everybody in here tapping in, but I also am gonna go off of what they said as well and double up by saying it does take a man to take care of his kids, let alone to take care of them on his own, And a lot of people don't do it at all. let alone by themselves. Because some people do and they got help. Like me, I'm gonna be real, I got help. I 100% can say, you know what, unfortunately, the first situation with my first baby's mother isn't what it needs to be, is what it is. Now I thank God for the second situation, only because I'm able to be fully in my kids' lives without no push and pull and whatever. We're gonna go down that route. I'm just trying to say is that there's dudes that don't make the effort. There's dudes that can claim all day and blame the other person, and they don't make the effort to step up or take those
Amen.
extra steps. Because you know what I know you had to do, and a lot of fools don't see. It's harder on men. I don't care what nobody said. I'm making this a guy versus girl thing because women, you could mess up, do everything, do a couple programs to let you get your kids back. For men, they give you less resources, less help. They don't take you as serious. And let's be real, bro. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making it about who gets help and who doesn't. So it's very tough. And I knew it was very difficult for you to do it on your own because that is the point of the matter, is that there was probably so many obstacles that you couldn't just face fully on your own because let's be real, half the time, the certain situations, and I say that because I'm going to tell you how. I don't mean to make go off subject and put on blast, but I had a situation to where my first baby's mother called me thinking I was gonna whatever because we never really were in a relationship like that. But she called me like I was supposed to see my son, and I didn't get to see him. And I was like, I called, I was like stuck like in Bellflower, waiting like hours, and I had a ride. My ride like, hey, we gotta go home. So she's finally like, oh, well, what happened was I got too gone off of this and that and the third and whatnot, and I got off the bars. And as a father, she told me one key word. Oh, I'm so high sometimes I be forgetting he's in the room. Fool, I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying I called or did anything, but I did look into it, right? Let's just say I looked into what I should do and they laughed in my face. Now, if that was a woman, they would have been like, even off a suspicion, they would have been like, send them, drug test them. Well, I don't know about now. I don't know about
No, it's the
now because
same way, dog.
whatever. But
Same
I'm just
way.
keeping it a buck. That's what I went through, bro. Like I physically sadly I didn't have proof because I'm not thinking at the time recorder because I'm not trying to tell nobody. I ain't like what I'm gonna do, give it to the cops? No. So I can't do nothing but just in my mental note, like okay, all bad. You need to stop doing what you're doing around my son because God forbid if you don't know what you're doing, then what? God forbid, let's just say he gets hurt and you're too high, you don't even know what he's doing. Now I don't know what she's doing now and trying to put her down or slander her. But that's kind of what I'm saying, bro, is that I've had situations I needed help. They've laughed in my face. But if it was the other way around, so the fact you're doing it on your own, bro, is stepping up, bro. Do your thing, homie, and keep pushing, bro. Like they said, bro. So salute to you, Frank, and any father or mother doing it on their own together, just doing it, putting in that effort because you seen the videos I've been posting. I don't mean to talk too much, but I've been seeing a lot of kids getting failed, homie. This happens every day. It ain't just them. And it's just like, bro, it angers me because I was a kid that was quote unquote failed. But I'm not gonna blame life or my peoples because a lot of people that did try, and that's why I was succeeding now. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy because I had to go like, damn, homie, like I had to go like go to court and literally stand in front of the judge, homie, and present myself and tell him why I deserve my kids. Like because let me tell you something. I took her to court, to to when she left my kids with me and she said I can't take care of them no more, and I picked them up from that gas station that night. Um, I decided to take what was best in my heart for their future, and that was for me to be in control of it. Sad to say, and I felt like my kids have a better future with me. Because there's no way in hell, dog, I want them to go through what I had to deal with, homie. Like, and then like, so I had to go in front of the judge, homie, like, and basically tell them like, this is what I need, and I want my kids, and I don't have no drug charges, I don't have nothing like that. So thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sober. Thank God for that too. And it's an everyday battle though, dog, because I know that their lives are in my hands, and it's only me. So, hey, dog, if you're with your baby's mama and you guys have a family, my best advice to you is make it work, no matter how hard shit gets, just make it work, dog. 'Cause at the end of the day, the babies are going to be affected, And I'm telling you from experience because my kids are hella affected from the whole situation, right? But I mean, over time, over the last 5 years, I've worked hard to get them in school, get them ahead. Like now they're getting awards, they're playing basketball. But you know how hard it is to stand to go through to the storm, homie, and your kids they think you're happy and they don't even know that you're about to fucking break, homie. Like, and you have to just still show them like, oh, dad's good, you know. Come on, guys, let's go to school, like, you know, like. But deep inside, like when you drop them off, you're just like, like, what am I gonna do, homie? Like, cause that's really how I feel sometimes, eh? Like, and that's why when I disappear from Instagram or fucking YouTube, like, is because like I'm dealing with my own self, eh? You know, cause I'm still like dealing with like I've been 5 years off the streets, not committing crimes, nothing, and sometimes like the devil really fucks with me, eh? You know, he really like be in my head and shit. He'll have fools try to like hit me up, like he tests me a lot, you know, and I learned that I kind of grew up, you know, and became a dad because usually if I hear somebody whistle or hey homie what's up, like to me that's like go, let's go. It's problems, homie. Man, though it's problem. Like there's no questions, fool. If I hear a whistle, like I already know it's like it's on. If I hear hey homie, like I already know like this shit is gonna go down. But lately I've been getting hella tested. Fuck man, like to the point where like I even had to call the homie like, hey, fool, stay on the phone, like so I don't do nothing crazy right now because I like. But it God really showed me like I grew up, you know, because before I would just popped off and then just try to get away, you know what I mean? That's just a fact. But I can't. I have three lives in my hands, so I have to move smart. You know what I'm saying? And just remember this, guys. I'm gonna let six do stuff. Don't
No,
ever
you
worry about what people call you. Cause hey, the other day I had this full security guard call me. He called me a bitch. Man, the old me like clicked. Like I turned around, like what the fuck you saying over there? And then I realized like what I was doing. You know, like, instantly I heard the voice in my head say, "Fuck it, it's just a word. We'll keep going." You know, and this fool kept following me, talking shit, and I called six dudes. I'm like, "Hey, fool, fuck, I mean, I want her. I got my mind was like just all I seen was this food, like, and that's the crazy part. There, like when I get upset, like it's just I don't see nothing. I don't think about nobody. I just fucking react, and then I'm like, damn, homie, why'd I do that? By that time, I'm already in the cop car, and it's too late. So I mean, just don't react too fast off of a word, homie, because one word can change your life forever. And I got tested the other day, and I swear I was clutching my pocket so tight. I was like, thank God though I had the strength, homie, to like walk away, studying school and start and tell that for like whatever, homie, you're security, get the fuck up out of here. You know, he's calling me all these names and shit. Mind you,
and,
he's packing, right? So what's gonna happen? Fucking wow wow west, homie. One of us is gonna go out over some fucking dumb shit. Like, so I figured, I guess I learned that I became the bigger man. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, homie, you call me a bitch, fool, but like, I'm like, all right, fool, just I hope I never see you again, dog, because I might not give you the pass through because you might not be packing that strap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Sometimes I really do get tested though, but I gotta come home to the baby, so like I really gotta fucking. It ain't easy though. It's not easy though. For
no, and sometimes that's
real.
being the bigger.
Dog.
That's
Hey,
sometimes
it's
being the bigger
pussies like you,
gangster.
dog. It's bitches like you, homie, that get your fucking ass whooped, dog. If fuck Gunner too. Tell him I said that, homie. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that fool, homie. And what? Tell him, Kylie, run up, fool. Any motherfucker, dog, like all you fools can say whatever you want, dog. But y'all fools some straight bitches, homie, and that's a fact. And if you don't like it, there's a fucking exit button, homie. You can get up out my chat with respect, homie. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, homie. I'm trying to be nice, but listen, I can go from 1 to 100 like this, my boy. So don't think you could come up in my chat, dog. It's because I'm humble and I'm respectful and I'm trying to be a good person, dog. But let me tell you something, homie. You ever catch me in traffic and you getting within arm's reach, homie? You or PC ass gunner or fucking dubs or anybody for that matter, dog. Any other person who bleeds like me, dog, gets in arm's reach. it is what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? But listen, homie, I'm gonna tell you this with respect, homie, as a man. Don't come up in here talking about the next man, dog. If somebody got a problem, homie, let them come up in here and call me a JK. Don't do the next man's work, homie. Don't be a crash dummy. Lame, homie, for real, dog. And fuck Gunner too. I don't give a fuck if he gets mad. Fuck that fool too. And what? He ain't gonna do shit. That fool's like 5'1", homie. I'm 6'2", 200 pounds. What you gonna do, dog? What? Fucking slap you like you're my kid, homie. Fucking viejo, go sit down somewhere. Your tiempo's over, my boy. Ya se acabó, dog. Your time's up, homie. The fuck up out of here, dog.
Hey, I want to say shout out to Sip With Us platform. Make sure you actually real quick. Big shout out to you, Frank Cali Hood Media.
I don't
Shout
mean
out
get out
to
of character,
him.
homie, but I
Shout out to
fucking
Thug
hate
City
Gunner. Gunner's a
Media.
fucking rat. That fool's reporting me and shit like a little bitch, homie. Fuck him. Little bitch, straight up.
That fool Tito.
No, that fool Gunner was reporting my channel like a little hyena, a little vieja, straight up. Put man, I'm not even gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna keep disrespecting it because you know one thing I was told you're not supposed to. I got out of character because like, homie, don't come up in here doing the next man's work, my boy. If you got some kind of issue, then present your face, homie, and you know it is what it is, dog. Let your face be known, though, homie. Don't come up in here talking about, oh, Gunner said you're a J-cat. Well, fucking Gunner's been a J-cat since he was in YA. Do your fucking homework, homie. Get up out of my shit. Real shit.
Nah, yeah, facts. I'm not sure who those other
Hey,
individuals are, but I respect what you got to say because you saying it.
hey,
Saying
man, dog. Listen, I try to stay out the mix, dog, and not diss nobody and not get out of character like I did the first time. I had you fools get me demonetized because you fools were so in your feelings, dog, because I was going in on you fucking lames, dog. And I'm trying to be respectful, homie. I'm trying to stay out the mix, fool. But listen, homie, call me a J-Can, call me what you want, fool. I'll be all that. I'll be all that, dog. But just don't get in arm's reach of me, homie. And that's it, dog. We good, homie. Just don't come up in my chat trying to bang for the next man, dog. Cause that shit's stupid, homie. You're just gonna piss me off, homie. That's it.
nah, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say is that
fuck.
nah, I feel you though. Nah, like, don't
I'm
even
done
worry,
though.
Frank. Like
I should have shut
you.
up. I shouldn't. Hey, my bad, homie. I can't stand that fool, dog. And I've been humble. I can't. I'm gonna shut up, though. But
And now facts. I want to
y'all
say
fools
real
know how to
quick
get under
though.
my skin, though, homie. And real
Nah, nah,
shit.
you good
I
though.
can't
But I
lie.
want to be
I
able
can't
to
lie, though. Y'all fools
actually
know how
say
to
real
get under.
quick. Shout out to Sip With Us for saying that though, because look, I'm not gonna say too much,
Pull up.
but
That's what I say. Pull up. Hit my
respect
DMs.
to.
Shit. Like I said, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds, dog. And I could chunk them, homie. So, whatever, dog. Like, I'm not tripping, homie. Like, listen, but one thing I'm not going to do is do this little internet shit, dog. So, like I said, homie, like, I'm really out. I'm not going to. Yeah, hey, so people are just mad for because I exposed the truth, dog. And, like, I had certain paperwork, homie, that was sent to me, you know what I mean? That, you know, I'm not gonna go into all that though, because that shit was a whole other drama. But I don't know, though. People just need to learn how to be content creators. If you dropped out of the life, homie, you're no longer relevant, and just stay creating your content and just stay away from fucking trying to like be somebody that you're not no more, dog. Like if you dropped out and you told, hey, that's cool, whatever, dog. Just go live your life over there, little homie. Like there's no need to like be trying to troll the next man because he's doing something good, dog, and you're already fucked up, homie. Or well, not you, but just people in general, homie. So listen, when you're out there doing dumb shit, homie, like really to get caught with this. Because listen, if you're not, dog, then put that shit down and go somewhere else, fool. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, when you get popped with that strap, your ass gonna be telling before you even get to the motherfucking station. I ain't even jail yet, homie. You're gonna be telling already. Nah, fool. Nah. I'm just saying. I don't. I don't. I just tell you guys to get a job. Stay away from the bullshit, dog. Real shit. There's nothing wrong with getting a job, dog, and being normal. I don't know why people gotta be like 50 years old and still trying to be like this gangster like you're in high school. Like my boy, if you're 50 years old, ya se acabó, homie. It's over. You're no longer in your prime no more. Nothing, fool. I don't care what Dub said. I ain't got nothing against. I'm not gonna address Dub, dog. I got nothing against Dubs. Like I said, I don't care what anybody did. But the only reason I said something is because you're saying he's fuck all that, whatever. I mean, keep going with that shit. But listen, I ain't gonna drive to Oregon. Like, come on, dog. Like Oregon, I'm in Southern California. What you talking about driving fucking Oregon? Looking for somebody that I don't give a fuck about. Man, hell no. I don't know, dog. If you guys are worried about who dropped out and who did all that, listen. On if you're worried about who's paperwork on this shit on YouTube, then clearly, homie, you're never been in the right areas, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really been somewhere, dog, like, and you hear people the way they talk on YouTube and expose certain things, then you already know that certain people are no longer, welcomed by their people, right? Let's just be two and two together and make street, right? I'm just saying. And I don't wish no hate on nobody, man. I really don't. I got babies to take care of, dog. I ain't trying to get out of character and shit. But let's talk about something different, man. Fucking Trump. What's up with Trump? Hey, I was gonna say something, dog. Fucking shit before we bullshit. Damn, dog. It's funny because I remember when fools would go to sleep. Why don't you make me go to sleep? Fucking. Anyways, dog. Hey, listen. And what time is it? I gotta go to sleep for it's really. I'm a grown ass man. Why do I gotta go to sleep, man? What's wrong with you? Is that right? Let's talk about it. How many want you get on the platform? I'm a DO. Okay. Listen, fuck, man. Hey, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about Basura, homie. And listen, dog. I could post a link for you, homie. What's your fake ass name? Listen, I could post a link for you, dog, and I want to hear where I dropped out at. And I want to hear, dog, the time, the date, and who, what, how, what facility, what yard, what motherfucking unit, what time, what date, and what year, my boy. And I'm gonna sit here and wait for you, or type it in the comment section, por favor, homie. Oh, hit that shit right there, homie. What yard, what year, what time, what place? Come on, homie. Let's drop it, homie. Por favor, homie. You coming in here defending another man. Here we go with the bullshit again, dog. Like, y'all fools need to check yourself, dog. See, I'm not gonna sit here. You can call me a dropout, homie. Y'all motherfuckers are funny, dog. Hey, but I'm not even. You can call me what you want. Man, fuck Gunner. Tell him to come in my life, homie, and tell him I said that and what, homie. Don't be mad because you fucking. Don't be mad because you're on paper, fool. Fuck up out of here, dog. Hey, for y'all fools, man, if you fools were like, really, that's what this reminds me of the party line, dog. But I remember I used to be like, man, if we can all be in one room on the party line, hey, it was really fucking just like, fools wouldn't be saying all that shit, dog. Gunner's like 5'1", 5'2". That fool out picked that fool by 1 foot. Slap the shit out of that fool, dog. But anyway, we gonna move forward. Hey, fool. Man, y'all fools are really shit. Let me go get some. Hold on, real quick. Y'all fools are really getting on my nerves right now.
You good though? Hey, I want to just go ahead and say salute to Frank, dog. We all know the real. We know the truth. You know, hey, it is what it is. But I want to go ahead and say real quick, the people that have been showing nothing but mad love. Once again, shout out to Spanx Contreras and Sip with us platform. Shout out to Thug City Media, Funavision channel, all the people that be showing love, full events. You know, there's a strong community of people that be showing nothing but mad love. Excuse me. Thank y'all. And if you guys can for me, go like, comment, subscribe. Go follow Sip With Us platform. Go subscribe to them on YouTube and go check out Cali Hood Media and subscribe if you haven't already, and go follow him on Instagram. So I
I'm
really
gonna give you guys.
appreciate you
I'm gonna
guys.
give
And
you guys a little collection before you know. I've been up north, my boy. I've been up north, homie. I've been to Delano. I've been to Wasco. I've been to Tulare. I've been to Bakerfield. Not. I've been to Shafter. So come on, dog. I've been all through there running amok, homie. So don't tell me I ain't been up north. That's why I have respect for the North Daniel, dog, because I really been in sticky situations with him. But that bottle, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna. We're gonna leave it there though. But hey, you know, man, dog, we gonna leave it there, man. Hey, dog, it's all good, dog. I ain't tripping.
he said, Humberto Mendoza said, "Where are you from, homies?
From
From Norwalk,
Riverside, homie.
California."
Do your homework, fool. If you're on my channel, you should know, homie. I'm from Riverside, IE, fool. Shit, you better ask about me, motherfucker. What the fuck? Look, I mean, we talking about, I mean, get up out of here, dog. Like, first of all, dog, you should ask more respectfully. You know what I mean? Like, you some kind of, like, net banging or some shit. Like, you funny, dog. Anyway,
Tell-
dog,
I'm just a regular guy. Tell him.
I'm just, hey, fool, listen, I'm nobody. Like the person that went on somebody's podcast and said, oh, that fool nobody, dog. Now y'all ass is sitting up in the box for talking too much. Y'all fools keep following the lead, homie. It's all good. Keep following the lead, dog. What? What do you say, Jace? Hey, I don't even know who
Shout
you are.
Leo M.
Hey, where am I from? I'm from my motherfucking house, dog. That's where I'm from, homie. I've been in Tijuana. I've been in Revolution. I've been right there in the cut in Acawila. I've been in Hotel Alaska. I met a lot of homies that are deported down there. Shout out to all my homies that are deported. I met a gang of homies right there. I ran a monk in Tijuana, dog. Palabra. That's on everything I love, homie. And that's when I was younger, dog. I used to run a monk in TJ. I used to cross right there in San Isidro. Shout out to all the homies from Otay. I used to be out there, Chula Vista. Oh, fuck, dog. I used to run a muck, homie. I used to run a muck out there. Hey, Tijuana is one of the most scariest places. Wait, when you get up on the hill, you know what I'm talking about, homie. When you get
Yeah.
up on that hill, my boy, you gotta move like almost like boom, 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 boom,
Like
like
walking to
running,
the store,
fucking
everything, bro.
running, homie,
Everything
like
you gotta
literally
hurry up.
running. You know, the homie, hey, shouts out to the homie Sharky from San Isidro. That fool was the one that showed me how to move in TJ. That shit different. TJ different animal, dog. Right? That's like now I won't go to TJ. Like hell no, fuck it. It's different now, you know. But they don't like us anyways. But I don't know how back then it was different, you know. Like there's a lot of homies that were departed. I remember like we would like be a gang of homies. We'd party up, and then we'd go back to SD, come back. What up, Snoops? My boy Snoop in the building.
Shout out to Snoops. Hey, I want to say real
Hey,
quick. So, what do you think
what?
about that actually? Because it's a good question. I want to ask you, and I've been seeing it. I don't know if you want to talk about, so you don't have to. But what do you think about? I don't know if this is the situation he's talking about, but Pocho One. What do you think about that cat? I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff about him lately. So what do you think about that? And it's not to let me
All
get
right,
clear.
all right.
This is not to
Oh,
slander or anybody, whatever
nah.
it is or whatever.
All right,
But
so
it needs to be spoken about if you want to speak about it.
Ultra One. Um, I used to be a subscriber, right? But then he he tried to like he got mad about a video I made and he started like calling me out of my name and shit, right? So that was really a red flag for me. But this whole issue, like I think it should have just been handled different. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's cool that there's two sides to every story, right? Um, I don't want to say too much because that I saw that fool was trying to sue somebody. So, but I just think that if you got exposed by multiple people with black and white, spent on my boy, but you pretty much stamped, homie. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, and people are still supporting him. So me personally, I've
yeah,
never even cared to support him or knew who he was. Honestly, you know what's funny? I didn't know who he was until you told me who he was, and then I knew who he was because all those stuff recently. And I ain't trying to like use that name for clout or nothing, because especially if it's tied to stuff like that, I don't even want nothing to do with that. But I want to say if that is the case, homie, get help, dog. This is six dudes telling you right now, Bocho One, get some help, my boy. But you need more than help if that's what you're doing. But hey.
Hey, man, dog, I just want to apologize for getting out of character, homies. I'm not about that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, dog, like, y'all fools be a snoop. Hey, don't. Hey, fool. That's crazy because a lot of that's the sad part, right? So when my boy got busted, like everybody started making videos talking about the homie, like not even knowing, like you guys don't even like. I know this homie's family personally. Like I know, like that's all I can say. Like his brothers, like they're the ones who gave me a pass in their neighborhood. So that's why I was able to go to the park and take my kids to the park right there. And their homeboys would be like 50 deep, and they stopped hitting me up because the older homies got at them and they did me that favor. So, like I said, like you just never know, dog. Like don't get his profile picture just because he looks like people are like, oh, he's a lame. Look at his picture, like see. That's where people make mistakes, dog. Because you don't know,
Basing
dog.
off of looks, not knowing.
Listen, shouts out to Nerd from Vista, Nerd from Vista. That they called him Nerd, right? But that fool was with the business, homie. Laying fools on pockets, dog, for real. So, and he looked like a fucking skater nerd, fool. But he was. If fools are from San Diego, they've heard of Nerd from Vista. That's real.
He's like, they know. Hey, nah,
You
I
know.
respect that though. You know who
Yeah.
I had? I had a homie from West Side, Wiedemanns. His name was Fuzzy. I believe. It was
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, right? Homeboy was everything but Fuzzy. He was taking off. I'm not gonna lie, homie. He was like, disrespect at the time where he is now, and I hope all respect to that homeboy. Shout out to all the homies from West Side Wiedemanns actually that I got to meet. But
Leo
point
M in the
is,
building.
fool, the first day, fool, that's what everybody thought, and nah, fool, I'll talk about first day because the alarms go off where we're at, like nothing crazy, just for enough to get the staff to go where they need to go, nothing crazy, but you'll hear they're loud, at least for the campus. It was right there actually, in the middle, right there, the avenues. It was I don't know what street, but it was right there. That was off the heart. Like, so you go, they would tell you, they were like, you're gonna run away, go left to Eagle Rock because you'll be all right. Every kid that ran away in the middle of the night would get robbed and would have to come back. I'm not even joking. They'd get robbed by them fools and come walking back to the placement. Like, I'm sorry, da da da. But point
Nah,
is, the homies from
shit.
West Side of Weemaz was getting down, boom, 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 boom. But like, that was the first time. But after that, like the whole time before they sent him wherever they sent him, you were just hearing alarms every week with that fool. But it was funny because fools thought because of his name or how he looked. And at the time, I'm not gonna lie, he was a little more heavy set. You know what I'm saying? So they took it like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, homie, hey, you know what I'm saying?
And and there's no listen. This what people think a dropout is nowadays. If you take care of your kids and you're not on the corner throwing up your set every 5 seconds and fucking, you're not on the beat bomb, you're a dropout. If you got something good going for yourself that you built off of hard work, you're a dropout. Like let's be honest, dog. Like that's what it is nowadays, dog. You know what I mean? Like, but listen, all my homies in real life, off the internet, none of the homies will ever talk to me. Like never. When I'm saying this on the internet, none of the homies in my section or none of the homies that fuck with me in real life, like shake my hand, they know what time it is, dog. So for all the internet gangsters, you can say whatever you can say I could be whatever you want me to be, dog. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's for entertainment purposes only. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh no, yeah. I want to say real quick to sip with us.
tip
I'm
with
not
us.
sure. Just to answer now, what Frank meant basically was you can't do good without fools trying to call you a dropout. Like all of a sudden these days,
But it's
doing
not the
good
homies in
is
real life though.
considered, but
It's
it's fools just
it's
got it lost.
it's only
Yeah.
the homies. It's
And
not even
shout
the
to you.
homies. It's only the internet, the keyboard warriors, dog. Because in real life, on my dad's dead ashes, dog. Never once have I ever been disrespected like that, homie. I get love from the OGs in my section, dog. They tell me, "Hey, homie, keep doing your thing, homie. I see you. That's right." So you know what I mean? Like all you little keyboard warriors, dog. Like that shit don't phase me, dog. Because if you're not in my physical realm, I'm not tripping, homie. Yeah, I might get out of character sometimes because I'm human, dog. Like if you call me certain names, hey, there's certain names you just don't call homies, dog, because they're gonna pop off. Fool. It's just natural. And then we catch ourselves and we slow it down. We backpedal. You know what I'm saying? We realize like we're on the camera. All right, cool, fuck, Spence off. But in real life, like I've never once had anybody my whole life on my kids, my dad's dead ashes, ever call me a dropout or lame or anything like that, dog. It's only you internet fools, dog. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Cause my people that fuck with me and then on my team, they know who I am, dog. Like we all know each other. I mean, we're like brothers. We know everything about each other. Six Dudes knows my struggles. He knows what I'm going through. He knows everything, homie. So if you're with somebody, if you're on a team with the homies and you don't know, like this fool knows shit about me, dog. That I don't even really tell my heavy dog. Also, like if you don't know your team like that, then you might want to step back, analyze the situation, and fix it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Now 100, dog, and that's why you got to keep it solid. And that's why I want to say too, back to actually piecing off of what you were saying, and that is the truth. Like, okay, for a big example, I got the foods that matter. You know what I'm saying? The foods that care, the foods with common sense. Hey, salute six dudes. So same way, how they salute you. Salute for doing better for your family. Then you got the lames. You got the lames that, oh, that food's no good. That food don't come around. And that's what's funny because the moment you do better with your life, all of a sudden you're no good, which is crazy to me because it was crazy to me, like you said before. No good to me is you're snitching, you're chomo, you're not in the best standings and where you should be, and we all know what breaks the rules and what doesn't break the rules. I don't want to talk politics on here, but you get what I'm getting at. Like that makes you no good. Too many people be like, this food, this and that, and not with the cool. Foods could keep all that with the business because you know what business I'm about? Being a man first. And if food steps to me as a man, I will handle it accordingly as a man. Secondly, being a man to me and a gangster is putting my kids first and putting situations before and letting them slide. So go ahead, like David said earlier, in the chat, and shout to y'all for saying it. Being real in these days, actually, I said it perfect earlier. I don't want to get too off track. It's easy. Even fake fools can rob, shoot, stab, expire people, all that, right? That's why it's so hard to tell who's real because all the fake people are making the fake stuff seem real. But you know how you could tell who's real? The fools that are taking care of business is a man first. That's who's real. That's, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I want to go back to that. That it's hard to change your life because when I was messing up, which is not even too long ago, when I was over there helping the homies out, do the desmadres and all the BS, and you know what I'm saying, it was cool. I was liked, I was whatever. But the moment, and it ain't all of them, cause like you said, the real ones won't say it to my face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Not because they're punk, because they know I'm a real person and I stand for good standings and
Yeah.
good morals, not even just about all that extra. But then you got the fools that behind the scenes will tell me, and it's funny, it could be the same fools that I will see in person and didn't have that opinion, but whatever. I'm not trying to like I'm no big and bad. But point is that that's why it's hard because me changing my life now, you don't know how many times I even get the actual JCat fools that be like, oh, this fool's all the way in Missouri. Like if a bus or a plane don't exist, or like if I ain't just did a couple, they didn't go on that rabbit hole. But point is, there's just a whole line of stuff people are gonna try to put in front of you to discredit you. But that's the thing. We don't need validation. We don't need credit. We're the type of people we
Real
know as
shit.
long as our kids can look into our eyes and they respect us as fathers and we know we're handling business, that's real. So if we're dropout or any other fools are dropouts for handling business, that's sad. That's kind of like what Frank was saying, from my understanding, that if that's what is no good to y'all, that's crazy. Because to me, no good is fools that are really being no good. I respect the man handling his. I don't care that fool's never been in prison, never gang bang in his life. That's a real fool right there. Versus some fool that, no offense, I'm not discrediting the homies that are still solid and allegedly been through all that extra. But the fools that allegedly caught 10 bodies, did 20 years. To me, bro, it's harder, it's been said before, for a working man to get up every day and go to work. Now that's hard. It's hard to have to really stay for your kids when you know you don't have to. Because there's how many dudes we know the same old story? Oh, my dad ain't around, or he wasn't in my life, or this and that and the third. Because there's so many dudes that didn't step up, and those aren't men. Those are the dropouts, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect anybody that stands on business and stands for something, because standing for nothing, me personally, bro, and I've always said it, if you're still infatuated with the streets, you're either a youngster, you ain't been in them long enough, because it's okay to be in your environment. I'm not talking down now, like we ain't whatever. But if fools can't grasp the concept of growing up a path, especially if you are in, I hate to say it, but I'm getting into my mid, soon gonna be late 20s, 30s, and that just doesn't make you old because your life really begins at 30. Point is, we got so much ahead of us. Why spend so many times? I don't want to be that fool. I don't want to wait till I'm 40, 50, 60 to get, oh damn fool, now I gotta work on credit for a house. All that street credit on me, but your credit score is looking like, and I'm not talking down, I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
We a lot of food are so worried about that street credit that last time I checked, I can't walk up to my bank and go, hey, I want to purchase that piece of land and house. Here's my street credit. They're gonna go, get this fool out the building, homie. Get this fool out the building. What is this fool
Yeah.
talking about? You know
Uh,
what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming from. I just wanted to say that salute to all the real fools doing it. I'm not talking down or putting homies down that are still in the situation. I'm just saying, if you could get out of it, if it could be a better situation for you, do it, reach it. Let's really say school is cool. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff, prison and all that they want to promote, cool. If we want to promote that, I'm not talking down. I'm just knowing I won't. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I think that's cool or messing your life up, or and I'm not gonna judge who's being on drugs because we all have been on them. But I won't encourage younger homies or other fools to do that, or that's what's cool. No, all the other stuff fools could keep. They could keep the sliding. They could keep how many ops y'all got. Go ahead, keep your ops
I
because the
already did
Hudas
all that.
watching. The
See,
Hudas are watching you and all your ops.
listen, that, listen. The last person that I remember that was talking high power and validated himself and saying that they preaching all this negative shit. Like if you guys haven't checked out that video, go check it out. And then they're definitely there's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong with being sober. There's nothing wrong with taking care of the kids. And every day, dog, every day is a battle for me, homie, because I'm trying to do good still myself, homie. I've been trying to lay low for the last 5 years, homie. And let me tell you something, I've been fucking up since I was in elementary school, dog. I left my mom's house at 14 years old, dog. I was really in the streets. You know what I mean? So now that I have real responsibility for the last 5 years, like I'm gonna tell you something, homie. Like it's been a real challenge, dog. Every day, dog. I had to battle myself to stay on the right track, homie. You know what I'm saying? So y'all fools get up on here and say whatever you want, dog. You know what I'm saying? But listen, dog. If you don't have to worry about how you're gonna feed the kids, if you don't have to worry about Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, because there's no mom, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have to wake up every day, dog, and be like, damn, homie, how am I gonna do this today? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you just leave it in God's hands, dog. Palabra, it might sound crazy. And then you fools get up on here, oh, you look poor. Motherfucker, I'll be poor all day, dog. But my kids, they look rich, homie. So that's all that matters because they don't lack nothing. You know what I'm saying? So for the fools out there that dress all female and big old gold chains and shit and they're on YouTube, just make sure your kids are taken care of first, my boy, before you go spend that 6 G's on a chain so you can go talk to your gente and search for validation. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I don't want is validation, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to be a dad now, homie. That shit, dog. I want to leave this earth knowing that I left some kind of positive stamp, homie. You know, um, these last 5 years they've been hard, dog. You know what I'm saying? For the homies that know what I'm talking about, it's very hard, dog. When them streets are calling you at night, dog. When your fucking mind starts to play those games on you, dog, like, oh, fool, you should go see what's up with the homies one time while they're sleeping. You know, it's hard, homie. I'm keeping it G, dog. Like, it's hard, homie. It's an everyday battle. For somebody like me, that's all I know, dog. That's all I know, homie. And the ones that really know me, they know it's true, fool. I came up from a young kid helping my uncles fucking from old Dean. Fucking, they're falling over from shooting heroin, making sure they don't go to the street. Little kid, taking care of my uncles because they were all blacked out. You know what I mean? Like, so you know what I mean? These last 5 years, homie, they've been tough, homie, for real. I ain't even lying. Now I'm keeping it G as fuck, dog. Salute to all the dads out there, and if you're holding it down with your family, your mom, your wife, and husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, make it work, homies. 'Cause at the end of the day, dog, when you're in that cold cell or you're in that cold motel room, it ain't nice, dog. And then believe me, fool, I had all the nice fucking clothes. I had all the nice Ranfla, fucking 2-story condo. I had all that shit. Good ass highlight. But I was still fucking up. The more money I got, the more trouble I was getting into, dog. But when I hit rock bottom this last time, and I had to like start from fucking pennies and take care of my kids and put them in school and fucking haircuts and shoes and there's two of them. Damn, dog, like that's harder than being locked up, dog. That's harder than um sitting down in the cell. It's easy to sit down in the cell, my G. Hey, fool, I used to tell my jefita, like, you know how easy it is to be locked up? Shit. She used to get mad at me. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, man, this shit, out here, you gotta work, you gotta be responsible. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking strategize before you move. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta move different. So when you're so used to a certain lifestyle, homie, the fast life, the fast lane, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like I truly downgraded because I love my kids, homie, and I don't care what anybody says on the net. I fucking was getting paid a hell of a lot of money, dog, and I dropped that shit. Boom, everything. Boom, went to unemployment. And fucking started off with pennies, dog. Me and my kids, you know what I mean? So the off was whatever you're going through, just know, dog, that you're somebody else, dog. You may have a little bit worse. So love your loved ones, dog. Love your girl. Love your family. Everybody has problems, dog. But if you can fix it, homie. You know what I mean? Fix it. Cause when you're alone, dog, and like at night, I always think like, damn, homie, like, and then like I always think like, fuck, hey, like, do other parents stress like this too at night? Like when you see your babies asleep and you're like, fuck, hey, like I don't get paid till next week or whatever. Like you're just fucking looking at them like trying to fucking strategize everything, right? With a little bit of change you have in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So shit, and I'm not a younger homie. I'm an older homie, guy. Like I've been, trust me, I lost a lot of family to ODs, gang shootings, life in prison. So I've came from a long line, homie, of real heartaches, real pain, homie. You know what I mean? But I just want to change it up now. I just want to leave a mark, leave something positive, for the next generation to see if I came from zero, y'all fools can come too. My phone's about to die though, but I appreciate all 16 of you guys staying this long. Listen, I know y'all fools be like, oh, Frank, you're this and that. Like, it's cool, dog. I'll be all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm just a father, homie, trying to make it to the next day and trying to keep my kids out the system, homie. That's it. You know what I mean? And if I'm a lame, I'm whatever for that, I'll be that. I ain't tripping. But until you got to stand in front of the judge, homie, and not know if he's going to say yes or no, and not know if they might get taken from that courtroom because he said Charlie, no, no, dog. And I hope none of you fools have to go through that shit, my boy. Because I was standing in front of that judge, homie, with a criminal record, homie. No drug charges, though. That's what saved my life, homie. I don't have no drug charges. Because if I would have had drug charges, they would have took them. They would have been in the fucking in the system right now, dog. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I used to fuck around a lot, dog. I did. I used to run amok. I used to fucking, I didn't give a fuck about nothing, dog. I was out full of high speed chases and all that shit. But I'm just trying to be a dad now, homies. You know what I mean? I done did too much shit to turn back now and fucking, But one thing I learned, dog, is your pain, homie. Pain means you're growing, dog. Pain means it's working, homie. You know what I'm saying? So when you're up at night, you're dealing with yourself, just know, homie, you're growing, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the mud, homie, to get to the other side, my boy. So when you're down there in the mud, just know, my boy, like, just crawl, homie. If you gotta crawl, you gotta fucking 1 second at a time, my boy. Just don't give up. That's all I can say to my audience. Don't give up, dog. You know what I mean? Because once you give up, homie, that's it. You only gonna live one time, homie. So make the right choice, my boy. And Snoop, I'm glad you're home, fool. I'm glad you're free, my boy. Freedom is everything, my G. And I'm glad you're home, dog. It was a long ride, fool. And I'm glad you decided to start doing good, go back to school, and make something better in your life, my boy. Because this life's too short, homie. And you learn that, fool. And you're in some tough spots, homie. You were in some tough spots. These fools don't even be knowing. You're really in that gang module. Like these fools don't even be knowing, dog. So I salute to you, homie, for getting out and saying, you know what, I'm gonna do better, homie. That's what's up, though. I'm gonna end it here, though. I don't mean to get all deep. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah, you good. You speaking that real. That's why I'm listening. That's why I'm
it's
soaking
just to
it
know
up. You know what I'm
something for
saying?
you,
Soaking
homies. Like
game up.
because there's some of us, like I said, homie, we don't got, our kids only got us, right? So if I was to die right now, my kids they would be straight to the system. So like I said, dog, if you're with your baby's mama and you guys got a happy home, or you don't think it's a happy home, just remember me, dog, and remember, homie, that it's just me here. If I fucking crash out right now and get locked up, ain't nobody coming home to these babies, homie. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's hard for me, dog, because I'm like I said, I'm so used to like living that fast life, dog. And the ones that know me, they know. Like I've been real chill these last 5 years. And the more I be trying to chill, like the more the devil attacks me and tries to like push me off the edge. You know what I'm saying? Salute, homies. Go ahead, Six.
Nah, you good. I just want to go ahead and say, actually, thank you for that, bro. Thank you for always saying what needs to be said as far as people get on here on YouTube every day, no matter what they speak about. They have their choice, but I'm just appreciative that I'm able to learn as much as I can learn, whether it's from life, whether it's podcasting, whether it's just keeping it real, whether we just chopping it up, bro. I'm always thankful. So thank you to all the supporters that support you, support us. Shout out to you, shout out Cali Hood Media, One Underground TV, Spill Records, Pie Productions, and SR Broadcast. You guys give us a follow on Instagram. All of us subscribe. Check it out. Thank you, Frank. Thank you to all the supporters that came up in here. I know it's a long list, but shout out from me to y'all. Thank you, every single one of you guys. Thank you.
Hey,
Y'all keep doing y'all
hey,
thing.
I appreciate you. I want to end it with this, dog. I've been sober, homie, because listen, I want to say something. My dad recently passed away, right? And sadly, he OD'd, homie. So when y'all fools say that I'm like, oh, get some sleep and all this shit, like, y'all fools really touched something different in me, homie, because, like I said, I'm really dealing with something, homie, where you think I want to go get high died when I lost a family member to that shit? Like, so when you fools are all up in my comment section talking shit like that, just remember, homie, that I have to read on my dad's autopsy why he's not here no more. So, with that being established, dog, like, you gotta just be more mindful, dog. And I know you're probably young and dumb. You probably ain't never been nowhere. Probably ain't never lost nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real, homie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got too much to throw away, dog. Like, plus I never been locked up for drugs. I mean, if you know me, you know it's true. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start using drugs till like at my 27 years old. That's because I had something going on in my life, and I just said fuck it. I started crashing out hella hard. You know what I'm saying? But now it's different, dog. You know what I'm saying? When you lose family to this shit, and then you got family really doing life in prison for this shit, and you got family who really got shot in gang shootings. Everything I hear these fools talk about, it hits me different, dog, because I'm like, damn fool, you fools are all up on the internet talking shit, all this goofy shit, glorifying all this shit, dog, that you fools probably don't even have family members going through it. You probably don't even know what it is to feel that pain of your cousin getting murdered by another gang member, or your family members doing double digit numbers, or losing family members to OD. I don't know, dog. I'm just trying to give you guys a little insight, homie. Like, what people are like, since, listen, I'm from 2000, right? So in 2000s, we always talk like that, animated. Like, we use our hands a lot, homie. If you know what generation I'm from, you know, dog. In 2000s, that's how we talk, fool. I don't know. I'm not from the skinny jean wearing. I'm not the Edgar cut. I'm from like shit, dog. When I was growing up in the streets, homie, it was like 2000, 2003, 2002. My cousin got shot. So it's like I was 16 when he died, homie. So it's like, I was really out there, dog. Like, I might look a little younger, I don't know, but I'm not. So it's like, it's crazy, you know? Life's a bitch, homie. Like I said, though, just enjoy your family, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go lay down with my baby right now, with both my boys, you know, and just kick back, food, watch TV, you know? I've been going through a lot of shit though. Like personally, like I've been dealing with my own self, guys. So six dudes checks on me a lot. Cause sometimes I just go in my for like I won't even be on the internet. Like I just like I fuck dog, it's hard, homie. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because people say like, oh, like, you know, they just say all this stupid shit, dog, but stress, homie, fuck dog, responsibilities and stress, they'll drive a motherfucker crazy, dog. For real. You know what I mean? But I mean, shit, dog. If you love your babies, you're gonna do what you gotta do. I mean, that's just it.
And
You
handle
know?
business for sure.
Yeah, shit. I don't know, dog. You know, I'm just trying to keep it real with you fools. Yeah, you know, nobody's perfect, dog. You know what I'm saying? And hey, fool, like these last 5 years, man. I mean, I done cut a lot of people out of my life, fool, because I'm like, if I want to go somewhere with my kids and I want to elevate, like I just had to tell people, like, hey, homie, like this is what I'm doing now. If you can't respect it, then you know, it is what it is, my boy. You know, and there's nothing wrong with fucking cutting people off as long as it's in a respectful way and letting them know that you know what, I'm gonna go do my thing with my family, homie. Shit, you know, it's time for me to go take care of the babies, and if they can't respect that, hey, it is what it is, homie. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
No, yeah,
But
I want to go ahead and salute you again, bro. Just tell you thank you, Frank. Thank you for everything. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
call
gonna
it
get
a
up out of here
night.
too. My
Thank
baby.
you, bro. May you take care. And hey, let's run it again tomorrow. Let's do it. You already know me.
Yeah, I
Shout out to
appreciate you.
everybody. Thank y'all. You already know what's up. And sadly, in 2000, I was barely born, bro. I had no idea what was going on. But you know, it's crazy though. I wasn't raised like these new people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shit, dog. It's just, hey, dog, it's crazy times, man. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to y'all though. It said I'm gonna go join Army Rangers and live life. Sheesh.
Hey,
Do
if
your
you want
thing.
to join
Stay
the
blessed, y'all.
military, if you want to join the military, do it, homie. You want to join the military, handle it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to join the military, but what happened? I ended up catching a couple cases. You know what I mean? So if anybody has a dream, pursue it. You know what I mean? Straight up. Doesn't matter what it is, homie. Believe in yourself and everything's possible, my boy. Nothing is impossible, right? But hey, I'm gonna get up out of here though. I gotta go take my kids, go take my son to the room. He's on the couch, knocked out. But I do want to say one thing though, man. I do want to apologize. Like I've been hella like lagging it on the content, and you know I haven't been really going live and shit. But you know, shit, homie, I'm really dealing with life. You know what I mean? Like I really got you know family. I got my kids. You know, a lot of stress and shit. But hey, I do want to say I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, for real though, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe, man. Stay blessed. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go check out SR Broadcast. Hey, remember, man, if you think it ain't gonna work, make that shit work. Cause at the end of the day, dog, they say it's lonely at the top, homie. Trust me, I've been at the top and I've been on the bottom, dog. And you know what? To be honest, like I'd rather be at the bottom, homie, because when I was up at the top, homie, I was staying in the fucking nicest motels, dog. Like the Hilton, all that shit, room service, all that shit, dog. Nicest clothes, badass whip, fucking money, all that. But when you fucking lay down at night, dog, ain't nobody there, homie. And you get up at 2 in the morning to go to work, then you gotta go find another room. Yeah, dog. Fuck all that. Salute, homies. We out.